I wasn't able to win that same way because she started to play more aggressive, go for her shots a little bit more. So I wasn't too disappointed in myself. I just wish I made the adjustment a little bit quicker. Maybe it would have saved a little bit of future gray hairs or something.
Well, listen, you got out in straight sets, which was great. Second week in Australia,
The comments from Coco Gauff reveal just how rapidly Alex Eala's reputation is rising across the WTA Tour. Gauff, a player who has spent years among the sport's elite, openly acknowledged that Eala possesses the qualities needed to become a future star. And it's not only Gauff noticing the shift. Jessica Pegula has also admitted that Eala is currently drawing more attention to the sport than anyone else. Pegula described the moment she faced Eala and how the atmosphere around the match completely stunned her. The crowd was massive, the energy inside the stadium was electric, and from the very first point Pegula realized she was part of something special. The intensity of the moment was so overwhelming that she described the atmosphere as insane, which in tennis is about the highest praise you can hear. Eala's presence at the Indian Wells Open has been nothing short of electrifying, and her performances have only amplified her growing star power. With every match she gains more fans, and it's becoming clear that her potential is incredibly high. If she manages to keep this momentum and go on to win the tournament, she could make history. Not only would she capture the prestigious Indian Wells title on her very first appearance, but she would also cement her place among the most promising young talents in world tennis. The historical significance would be enormous, because if Alex Eala wins Indian Wells, she would become the first player ever to claim the title on debut, an achievement that could launch her straight into the top ranks of the WTA. Her victory over Gauff is already a major milestone, but lifting the trophy would completely change the trajectory of her career. In the end, Gauff's admission that Eala has been the best player at Indian Wells says everything about the young Filipino star's talent and potential. She has repeatedly shown that she belongs on the biggest stage, and her latest win is just another reminder of her incredible ability. As she continues climbing the rankings and gaining worldwide attention, it's becoming clear that Eala is a player tennis fans will be watching for many years. So the big question now is this: can Alex Eala continue her dominance at Indian Wells and become the first player ever to win the tournament in her debut appearance? Could she truly become the future face of women's tennis? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more updates from the Indian Wells tournament.
Yeah, so back to your question, I really didn't want to win this way, but this is still a really big moment for me to be able to play on Stadium 1 of Indian Wells and against such a great competitor. I'm really grateful to be here and I'm super happy.
Alex Eala's reaction after the match revealed exactly the kind of person she is, reinforcing the deep respect she holds for fellow competitors like Coco Gauff. Even after securing one of the biggest wins of her young career, Eala wasn't focused on celebrating or showing off. Instead, her immediate concern was for Gauff, a player she openly admires and respects. That humility and sportsmanship have helped Eala win the admiration of fans across the world, and this moment only strengthened her reputation as a role model for aspiring tennis players. Still, nothing should take away from the brilliance of Eala's performance. She continues to prove that she is a serious force in women's tennis, and with this victory over Gauff, she has now defeated 3 top 10 players despite not yet breaking into the world's top 20. Her numbers are remarkable, and if she manages to capture the title at Indian Wells Open, her ranking could skyrocket. Eala is rapidly building a global name for herself, and the buzz surrounding her keeps growing. It's not just fans paying attention either. Tennis experts have already begun calling her the next big star in the sport. Before the tournament even began, former American pro Sam Querrey boldly predicted that Eala could soon become an even bigger figure than players like Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka. After this stunning victory, that prediction suddenly feels far less surprising, as Eala's confidence keeps growing and her performance at Indian Wells shows she may truly be ready to rise to the very top of the game.
Biggest draw in women's tennis right now.
Yes.
Is she bigger than Sabalenka? Is she bigger than Coco?
Dude, it's crazy. She's having the same effect that Fonseca was having, like, on the men's side last year in Miami.
It's like Fonseca, but I think it's bigger than Fonseca.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Like, the Doha, crowds were insane for her.
Sam Querrey also highlighted the incredible level of attention Alex Eala has been bringing to the sport. In her very first appearance at the Indian Wells Open, Eala generated more than $5 million in ticket sales and helped set a new attendance record, something almost unheard of for a player who hasn't even broken into the top 20 yet. Moments like that make it clear that Eala is more than just another talented competitor. She's quickly becoming a global star. Her rapid rise in popularity is creating waves across the tennis world, and top players such as Coco Gauff, Aryna Sabalenka, and Jessica Pegula are all beginning to take serious notice of the impact she's making.
In the world.
Yeah,
Correct.
she's definitely one to watch, obviously because she's so good, but just for the atmosphere. You want to tune into her matches just to see what it's like on the court.
It's got to be like a little jealousy maybe from some of the women. That girl's coming in, she's not top 10, biggest star.
Even Coco Gauff herself admitted that Alex Eala has been the best player at the Indian Wells Open. Gauff explained that the famously slow courts at Indian Wells perfectly suit Eala's style of play, and praised how quickly she adapted to the conditions. She even went as far as saying that in these particular conditions, Eala might be the best competitor on the court. Gauff highlighted Eala's incredible ability to move from one side of the court to the other with speed and precision, pointing to her exceptional fitness and quickness. She also noted that Eala's clever shot selection and her ability to instantly recover position after every rally make her an extremely difficult and dangerous opponent to face. Even Coco Gauff herself admitted that Alex Eala has been the best player at the Indian Wells Open. Gauff explained that the famously slow courts at Indian Wells perfectly suit Eala's style of play, and praised how quickly she adapted to the conditions. She even went as far as saying that in these particular conditions, Eala might be the best competitor on the court. Gauff highlighted Eala's incredible ability to move from one side of the court to the other with speed and precision, pointing to her exceptional fitness and quickness. She also noted that Eala's clever shot selection and her ability to instantly recover position after every rally make her an extremely difficult and dangerous opponent to face.